G'day Internet, Max right here, and thoughts of a really fun time at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is right on the precipice. This is a real turning point. The next 24 hours is going to let us know, are we going to jump up to 40,000? We're going to crash back down to 30. So we're going to talk about that right now. We're also coming up to the close of the month, and a really interesting thing happening now. Are we printing a Dragonfly Doji? We'll talk about that. That signifies trend reversal. So we'll talk more about that and the correlations between 2013. And then we got a little bit of fun news to chat about too. So let's start with the Dragonfly Doji. So let's go back. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know I've been watching, I think we are most resembling this 2013 market run here. So from here all the way up to here. You can go ahead and ignore these things. Actually, let me remove the confusion here. Which one is that? I think it's this. There you go. Let's get rid of that. Okay, 2013, right here. Let's give me a zoom in here. And 2013. This is remember, there's a logarithmic chart, so it's a little bit deceiving here. But we go from like at the beginning of 2013, here's January 2013, okay? We're at $12. This is right about the time I get involved in crypto and encourage all my subscribers to get into crypto as well, in at $12. Runs up to an epic $266, then goes through just a massive correction all the way down to 70. It's like a 70% correction, something like that. Could be 80% if my memory, actually, why rely on memory? Let's just do it. We're going from there all the way down to, where is it? There, 77% correction, 76%, okay? So not for the faint of heart. That was my introduction to Bitcoin. But so we get down to here, and then here's what I want to point out. We hit a high, we go red candle, Dragonfly Doji. Now, this Dragonfly Doji, for those of you unfamiliar with it, here is the how to interpret the Dragonfly Doji. It is known by this: a very, very short body towards the top. Actually, here are the 4 points. 1, it comes at the bottom of a downtrend. 2, it has a longer, lower shadow. We call them wicks. It has a very long lower wick. It has a small to no upper wick at all. And the close is approximately the same as the open. A very, very small body, okay? That is the Dragonfly Doji. And what it means is that, what it indicates is that the bears tried to take over, but the bulls pulled it back and brought it all the way back up. And it's very often that we see this at the bottom of a bear trend. Now also, what's significantly, the higher time frame you see this on, the more important it is. And so right here, this is a monthly. So right now I'm on the monthly, right? This is a monthly time thing. And so we had 2 red candles in the middle of this epic 2013 bull run. So even though we went down 70% right in the middle of this year, from this point to this point, it was a 100x year. Bitcoin went up 100x in this 12-month period, from January 2013 to November 2013. We went up 100x. In the middle of it was this 77% correction, and it was 2 red candles followed by Doji, Dragonfly Doji. So let's check out where we are today. Very, very similar pattern here. We go up in a massive, massive uptrend. We have a reversal down here, 2 red candles, and then the question becomes, is this a Dragonfly Doji? Well, I would like for this top wick to be significantly shorter, and I would like for this bottom here to be a little bit higher. And by the way, we still have, I think, 8 hours till this closes, which is only June 30th right now. So this has not yet closed. We need to see where it's going to close. If it was to close here with no body, it would be like 37,000. Is it possible? It's absolutely possible. Bitcoin's done moves like that, and it might tie into something. But if this candle turned green and maybe the body was here and it went up to like 38,000, then we're looking a lot more like a Dragonfly Doji. But this would be, I would say, you could classify it as Dragonfly Doji, but it's a little bit of a weak one because this top wick is a little bit too long, but it's pretty close. But we'll have to see towards the end, as this month closes out, and we're still, we've got plenty of time left. This could flip into a green Dragonfly Doji and the close be somewhere up here, and now all of a sudden, this looks very, very similar to 2013. So an interesting concept there, 2013 playing out let's leave that there. I thought it was something to be something to watch and something to keep your eye on as this monthly candle plays out. Let's now head over and check out our Wyckoff distribution. Let's give me my paint back. Let's give me the 4-hour chart. My voice is a bit croaky, sorry guys. Let's kill vol. And what are we looking at here? Oh, we're on the logarithmic chart. Let's fix that. And because we went to logarithmic, this line got completely destroyed. Pardon me. Actually, you know what? What's happening on this chart? I think this might be my chart that I actually want to use. Yep, let's use this one. Okay. All right, so here we are. Actually, let's back this up a little bit. This a very important trend line here. Now, as you recall, I got in here on this bounce and we got in at 3,100. It's been a pretty much straight shot up. And I said we were going to have, this will be a very interesting interaction with this trend line. When I got in down here, I said it'll be a very, very interesting interaction with this trend line. What did we do? We battled it for a few days and went up. Once we broke out, I was here and I was very, very tempted to add to my position. Right here, I was going to add to my long position, looking for it to head up to this resistance point. But I didn't. The reason I didn't is I thought most likely we were going to come back down here and confirm support and I would get another chance at a lower price. All right. So here we are coming back down, and right now, as we speak, we are testing this line of hopefully what is resistance now. It's been, support. It's been resistance, 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 resistance at like 11 touches. But right now, I think we're going to flip to this is going to be support. Now, we're going to have to wait for confirmation. Does it break down here? In which case, I will be exiting the long position. The one that I got in down here, if it comes back down here below here, I'll be exiting that long position. Crashing back down below this would be a weak sign. I'll make a video to double check that. I'll check a few other things before I confirm that, but that's most likely what I'm going to do. But here's what I think is the most likely scenario. I think more likely than not, we bounce off this, and I'm actually going to add to my long position somewhere up here. I want to see some candles close above this line. Some volume would make it even better. If we got a little bit of an increase in volume on this bounce out, that would be amazing. And so look, what I'm saying here is that if you missed this opportunity to get in long here, if this bounces off this line, you have another opportunity to get in. Okay, I would set my stop loss below this line somewhere down here, and this could be a very, very nice trade for you guys to think about. So I might, and I might do that. I might add to my position around about here. We'll see how this plays out. I'll probably make a video when I do, but if you want to be thinking, oh, I like to teach you in advance what I'm thinking, that way it's training you to start looking for it. I find that that's the way you guys learn best. So that's why I do these videos. It's like, here's what I'm looking for, and then after I do it, I come back and make another video and said, here's the things that were going through my mind, and here's why I did it or didn't do it. Very interesting. So, so two really interesting things in the charts today: the monthly close and the potential Dragonfly Doji, and two, the bounce off of this, or the bounce or the crash through this trend line. Okay, and if we could get back in somewhere here around the 35 mark after a candle closed up here, this could be the sign. If it confirmed this as support, this would be, I think, a very high probability trade where this is going to head up towards the 40,000s. From there, we need to reevaluate, and we'll go back to our Wyckoff method technique of we're still playing out. Are we in this uptrend where we're going to bounce off and come back one more time for a below $28,000 low? Or have we already had the $28,000 low was this point, and right now we're working our way up. We're at this point right here. We shot all the way up. We're coming back down, confirming a support on that important trend line. And if that's the case, it should be a very quick line all the way up here to the low 40s. So that's what we're watching for in the charts today. Let's see, there was one other cool thing I wanted to share with you. A little bit of fun news, not there, over here. Although do check out simplyhodl.com, super fun crypto site, a little bit like just all the headlines from all the news, a really quick and easy way to check out what's going on. And over here, a pretty fun thing reported by Pomp and lots of other people. The crypto exchange FTX. Now, this is a big crypto exchange. They're making a big play and throwing a lot of money around. They have announced an endorsement deal with Tom Brady and his wife Giselle. So both Brady and Giselle will receive equity. They're going to receive shares in FTX and a signing bonus in crypto. In total, FTX has committed to spending $350 million on sports partnerships in the next, it has done in the last 6 months alone. Sorry, I thought this was a prediction. That's already happened. Very, very interesting. So just a really fun thing where Bitcoin's becoming really, really mainstream. And for whatever reason, the NFL seems to be a little bit of a ground zero for Bitcoin. Let's see how that plays out and if other sports follow and if that continues in the NFL. All right, guys. Make sure you don't get wrecked. Set your stop losses. Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to join in on this trade if it bounces off that important trend line? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Hit that like button and subscribe, of course. Take care. Bye.